Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Life Issue and this is Blessing. Thank you so much for always coming to my channel to listen to the latest news, to watch the video, and to drop your comments. I do appreciate. Now, I don't know if you have seen the horrifying video footage of Ajayi Omolala, the Nigerian lady who was trafficked to Lebanon. So they promised her a juicy job, that she's going to be a teacher, and that she was traveling for employment, only for her to get into Lebanon and find herself to be a slave. Now, if you've not watched that video, it's a Yoruba video. I don't hear Yoruba, but people have translated the video. I'm going to put it here now for you to watch. Now, if anyone can translate for us, we appreciate that. If not, if you hear Yoruba, please listen to this.
Good afternoon. My answer. My name is Ajayi Omolola. I'm from Osun State. Orúkọ mọ́mì mi Ajayi Felicia. Orúkọ dádì mi Ajayi Kẹ́hìndé. I'm 23 years old. Single mother ni mí. Mo wà ní ìlú Lebanon báyìí. Àwọn òbí mi ń gbé ní Ìlọrin ní Ọ̀fà garage. Abe bridge ibẹ̀ ni àwọn mọ́mì mi ń gbé. Family friend mi kan ló mú mi mọ òyìnbó tó gbé mi wá sí Lebanon. Iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ní mo wá ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, wọ́n ní pé mo fẹ́ wá kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ní English. Irọ́ dẹ̀ ni wọ́n pa. Ìgbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ débí, wọ́n gba passport lọ́wọ́ mi, wọ́n keep ẹ̀. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Mi mọ̀ pé ẹrú ni wọ́n tà mí fún. Nǹkan tí mo fèsì níbí báyìí kò kí ń ṣe kékeré. Kẹ́mi mi máa bọ̀ lókù báyìí. Tó bá rẹ̀ wá, wọ́n ní gbé wa lọ sí hospital. Gbogbo ọ̀yọ́ kan tó fún wa ní kò ju Panadol lọ. Àfà àwọn tájọ́ wá bí ti kú. Mo ń bẹ Feminine Life Support báyìí kan jọ kán ràn mí lọ́wọ́, kó má jẹ́ kémi náà kú síbí báyìí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Feminine Life Support, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́ láti padà sílé. Ọ̀dọ̀ yẹn tí mo wà báyìí, ó fẹ́ fi tipá bá mi lò. Mi gbà fún, mo ṣáà lo agídí fún. Ló gbà fún lọ́wọ́ mi. Ó ní tí mi bá ti gbà fún òun, ò ní fún mi ní fóònù. Tó bá ti sùn àbí tó bá jáde, mo máa lọ yọ fóònù yẹn lò. Mo pe agent ní láti block mi. Mo wá sọ fún ọ̀gá tí mo bá ṣe pé mo fẹ́ padà sílé. Ó ní níbo. Owó tó ń san fún àwọn ẹni tó gbé mi wá sí bíbá yìí ní kó òun ti san owó ẹ̀mí mi àtòkù àtàlàyé mi. Òun lòun ní. Mo ní mo dáràn. Mo fọmọ ọdún 3 kalẹ̀ sílé. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ help me. Feminine Life Support, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣàánú mi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe ìyá ọmọ mi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ má jẹ́ kán fi mí pa àwọn òbí mi lẹ́kún, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Feminine Life Support, please help me. God will help you too. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, Ọlọ́run máa ràn yín náà lọ́wọ́. Ọmọ tàdíjọ́ ń gbé pẹ̀lú bàbá yìí ó ti travel lónìí báyìí, ó máa pè mí àti bàbá mi mọ̀ nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́ láti padà sílé, mi fẹ́ kú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Feminine Life Support, please help me. God will help you. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ẹ má jẹ́ kán pa mí sínú ìlú yẹn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Agent mi kò gbé call mọ́, ó ti block mi. Mi dẹ̀ tínú yàrá tí mo ń sùn sí, inú pálọ̀ mo ń sùn sí nílẹ̀ẹ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú òtútù. Nítorí wọ́n tún fún mi aṣọ àwọ̀kù àkísà ni mo máa ń wọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Àwọn ọmọ yín náà rà láàánú. Feminine Life Support, please help me. God will help you. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Má jẹ́ kán pa mí sínú ìlú torí bí bàbá yìí ṣe tó bá fẹ́ rèpù mi, màá ti kó mọ̀ lọ dákẹ́ sí mi lọ́wọ́. Tó bá ti dákẹ́ sí mi lọ́wọ́, wọ́n pa èmi náà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ẹ má jẹ́ kán pa mí sínú ìlú yẹn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ọmọ mi ò tí mọ̀ mí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Fọlọ́run bẹ̀ yẹn, ràn mí lọ́wọ́, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ìyà ń jẹ mí gidi gan. Wọ́n ti tà mí àṣẹ ẹrú ni mi mọ̀. Ọ̀tọ̀ níṣẹ́ tí mo wá ṣe, ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tán fi mí ṣe bíbá yẹn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ó dẹ̀rẹ̀ mí gan tí mo ṣe wà yín, wọ́n dẹ̀ fún mi lógún. Wọ́n fún mi lógún ju Panadol lọ, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́, ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Thank you so much for watching that video. And then when I was watching that video, what came into my mind was the fact that so many Nigerians have actually been misled with this story of juicy job abroad. It has been happening for a long time. Now, Omolala is not the first person that's spoken about slavery in Asian country, Dubai, Lebanon, even America, even UK, even Italy. There are different types of slavery. In Italy and Germany is kind of like prostitution. What happens is that they will come to you with promises that they will help you get a job when you land. How you just have to get into the country. Jobs are already there waiting for you. You believe them. You actually pay them to help because their agencies, they're all over in Nigeria. This thing, when Abike is saying that, they are not aware, it has always been there. These agencies have always been there. I have had people sending me messages to authenticate for them if the jobs that people are promising them in UK, if it's real. And I kept telling them, no, it's not real. It's not real. They're going to bring you in here and they're going to confiscate your passport and they are going to make you go into prostitution. Now, thank God for this lady. Thank God that help is on her way. I mean, the governor of Kwara State is actually helping her. When this news went round and when people started posting it, the Nigerian Agency for Prohibition of Traffic in Persons went into action. Not only that, Abinke has posted, a Twitter and Instagram news saying that the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps have actually arrested 2 Nigerians and 1 Lebanese person involved in human trafficking. And they've said that it's not just only this woman. She's so lucky that she was able to make this video, and now at least her case is being worked on. But they've said that there are like 28 other girls involved that they are still looking for. At least 28. They're not even sure of the number. And I bet you it might be more. Oh my God. This is like a desperate move by our young people. When our economy is not working, people just want a greener pasture. Is this going to stop? I don't think so. You see what? Yeah. When a graduate leaves school and they cannot get a job, when jobs are given to you based on who you know, based on connection, this will always happen. She's so lucky that she was not even killed, because some people have gone into this agency work abroad, and when they land in places like India or other countries like other Arabian country like Saudi Arabia, they have been harvested on, like their hearts, their lungs have been taken, and it is actually called organ bank. So she's so lucky she's alive. But her story is still pathetic because she said that she has been raped. They've treated her like a slave. And this is called modern slavery. The hypocrisy of the Western world comes to light here, because they cannot tell us that they are not aware what is going on. This story has always been in the news of how, people of color are being treated. They are promised juicy jobs, and when they go, they are being treated like slaves. Like what I've heard from, because I had to go and research and find out. There have been BBC documentary on this, but it didn't go far. There's no outcry on this. And I'm saying, is it because it's happening to African nationals? Why are this not one of those things that are on the forefront of human rights and human trafficking, fight? I'm going to say this to everyone out there, any Nigerian out there. If anyone promises you juicy jobs when you land a country, I beg you, think twice before you start coming. Out of 99% of these choice jobs that they've promised you, they are not real. Listen, for you to get a job in any modernized country or any Western country, for you to get a job like teaching, you must go through some certification. Most times, they will not use Nigerian or African certificates to give you a job. So let's be frank, if someone promises you those kind of juicy job, think twice. Think very twice. Think very hard before you pick it, because it is not real. People are being sold. People's hearts are being taken. There was this one of Turkey that was going around, that was 2 or 3 years ago. And most of the guys that I know that actually entered into that Turkey package, they are nowhere to be seen. No one have heard from them since they traveled to Turkey. Their family have not heard from them. And I bet you that some of them have been killed. So this story, and as I'm reading it, and I'm like, it has always been there. It has always been happening. There's been lots of documentary about it. But why are people so desperate? Why do people not read the news? Why are people not even listening and hearing what bloggers are saying? There's so many bloggers like Obodoyibo, like, so many bloggers like Obodoyibo that have talked about this so many times. I've watched 2 of our videos where she talked about this juicy job, promises, and she has spoken about it. But when we say it, it's as if no one is listening. If anyone promises you a better life in Italy and tells you to pay money that they'll give you, please know that it is prostitution. If anyone promises you a job in Dubai, this, that, remember that you are going there for slavery. They will use you, they will beat you, they will rape you. Those things are not real. And people don't tell you the truth of what is happening to them on the other side. You have family, you have friends, they will tell you, oh, how their life is good, because they are trying to lure you into the same pit that they are. Please, please, please. I know how hard our country is. I know people want to go. They want to live as fast as they can. But at the end of the day, is it worth you dying? Is it worth your life being messed up? Men have actually been turned. It's not just women, because when you think about it, people think it's only women. No, men have actually been turned into slaves. The stories out there is horrible. And please don't get yourself into this kind of situation. Thank God Abike is helping this girl. Thank God she's coming back, like what they said. And I'm going to say, please, I know how hard Nigeria is. I know how hard Africa is. I know the fact that sometimes people don't even have money to to eat. People don't even have any hope. But life is much more important. Being alive is much more important. At least maybe God will remember you and open the door for you, and for you to get yourself into something. You know how it is to be in a strange country, no communication. They will take away your freedom. They make you to be in the house on your own. You don't leave the house. They will beat you up. A grown-up person that have had her freedom all of her life, that been to university. Do you know what kind of a life? You might want to take your own life. You will not communicate with anybody, and then the oga and the children will start sleeping with you. It's not a life I wish even my worst enemy. The question I want to ask is, why are these people not being persecuted? Why are they being allowed to get away with this? Why are the international community not talking about this more? Because this is rampant. It is really happening. For the past 2 years, we have had like 5 or 4 cases, and there have been a documentary on this. Why are people not being brought to book? That's my question. What do you guys think about this story? Is a viral story, is going out there. People are talking about it. Nigerians are commenting on it. These are people's comments, and people are really praising Abike for what she has done and what she's about to do for this girl. But she is just one person out of so many Nigerians that are out there that are facing the same thing. Maybe if we have the right people in the affairs of government, they will actually fear our country representative and our, what will happen if they treat our people this way. But we don't have them. We have people who are not working for our country, who are actually don't have the interest of the masses at hand. So this is what happens to their people, and they don't care. Oh, thank you so much for watching this. Just saw this video. I wanted to bring it to you. It is a pity that this is happening to our young ladies and guys. What a life.